Yo, what's going on, y'all boys? Welcome back to another video. If y'all been a part of this channel for a while, we used to be dropping Madden schemes, Madden defensive schemes for a long time, but we stopped playing Madden. Kind of got in a dry place for me around 24, 23. But man, I'm enjoying it right now, so I'm back on it. And yeah, let's get into this mini scheme we're going over today. So we're gonna be in the Chargers playbook. We're gonna be running the bunch X nasty. How I like to set this up is I like to have my speedsters on the outside, and then I like to have a good route runner right here in the slot. Then it's your tight end, obviously. I got TJ Hawkinson right there. So yeah, and then running back. I mean, I run Marshawn Lynch right now, but Chase Brown is a good budget beast. But if you're playing regs, you just would play with your running back. I mean, like if you're the Ravens as a team, a lot of people use Derrick Henry works, Saquon works, but yeah, let's get into it. So our audibles are gonna be bounce mesh drive, halfback base, motion cross post, and then drive halfback under. Alright, so the first play we're gonna be coming out in is this, let me see, where return mesh spot right here. I'm gonna be coming out in this play, and then I'm gonna show you against a cover 3 and a man coverage today, and if we have time, we'll cover 2. But yeah, let's start off in a cover 3. Alright, so you always want to have your bunch to the wide side of the field. So on the right hash, since I'm on the left hash, I want to have my bunch on the right hash. So the first setup is gonna be, you're gonna put square in a post like this. You're gonna streak R1. We're gonna drag X, and then we're gonna block our running back, just like this. So how I like to read this is I like to look for my drag and my streak first, and then I'll come down. My eyes would look, if that's not there, my eyes would come to circle and square. So let me show you. Boom, snap the ball. Our seam streak wide open. So touchdown against cover 3. These seam streaks out of this formation, man, are so good on both sides from Worthy, and then where Judy's at. These seam streaks both kill. So you gotta be taking advantage of that when they're in the single high safety zone. Always gotta take advantage of that. So again, I'm gonna show you guys one more time, hitting something else now. Boom. See if we can hit X here. Yep, X. They don't respect the flats. Gotta take your flats. If they don't respect that and you don't take it, you're gonna put yourself in a hole. Alright, I'm gonna show you me hitting this right here. Boom. So let's say that's not there. Boom. Throw that on the break. Easy catch. Their user will probably be there. So sometimes you can throw that, but I've thrown that a few times already in game. So now I'm gonna try to hit my post. Step up in the pocket. Oh, we got hit, but it was there, wide open. Try to hit it for you guys again. These practice mode sheds are crazy. Post, streak, drag, curl, boom. Snap the ball. Deliver. We're getting hit, but as you guys see, it's wide open. Let me go on to instant replay since the practice mode sheds are crazy. They're never gonna let me throw this. So as you can see right here is your window. You throw this. This is a dot every time, and you can still throw this seam streak for a touchdown. So you gotta, basically everything's open on this play because look at our crow route. Throw that on the break, it's wide open. They'd have to use this. So once they use this, you got your post wide open and just a high-low read you got to be able to hit. So that's the first setup against cover 3. I'm gonna show you one more setup against cover 3 for this play. I'm gonna put this Worthy on a corner. I'm going to streak R1. Always gonna streak R1. I'm gonna keep Marshawn Lynch on his route, and then I'm gonna keep TJ Hawkinson stock. So this is like, if they're double Mabeling, I like to run this just to test if they're flatting and curling over on the left side. So let me show you. TJ Hawkinson is going to be my first read with the Marshawn Lynch. I'm looking there first. So TJ Hawkinson's there. Easy check down. Do the air truck glitch. Easy yards if they don't flat. They'd have to double flat on these sides. So again, let me show you one more time. I'm going to hit something else this time. Boom. Look for our curl route on the left. It's not really there, but you can throw it. I try to force that one there, but it's not really there. So if it's not there, I mean, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to hit it. It's just to keep them honest. So boom. Accidentally didn't streak Judy, but he got sacked. But we had our curl wide open. Let me do it one more time because I messed it up. Boom, boom. just like this. I'm gonna look to my seam again. Look to my Marshawn and my seam. So as Marshawn's there, but seam is also there. Boom, touchdown. It's that simple. This play is really, really good. And then you also could do something like this. You can do a drag, a double drag setup, and then you could take your running back out, and you could do double seam streak if you want to really test the seams. And look, I'm gonna show you. So I got this one wide open, another touchdown, and then you have your underneath drags wide open. I get this setup is really more situational. You wouldn't do this like you wouldn't. This is not like something you'll keep on running like the first setup I gave you is, but this is just situational. So boom, double drags. See, no seams are there. Look for a circle. Boom, easy, 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 easy. All right, let's get on to the next play versus cover 3. It's gonna be this SFT bounce mesh drive. So the first setup, how we're gonna run this is we're gonna smart route this corner route all the way down. We're gonna put R1 on this little slot fade, and then we're gonna streak our tight end, drag square, and then put our running back on a wheel route. So how we're gonna be reading this is we're gonna read this right to left. That simple. Boom, snap the ball. We got our right read, and he drops the ball. He would. I'm telling you, most of the time he catches that in game. He never drops that. I don't know why he's dropping it in practice mode, but again, same setup, just like this. Take your screenshot. Boom, step up. You can. Yep, there you go. That's how you want to do that. You want to click on, make an aggressive catch, and then grab that. So it's a really good play. This, usually gets open. Hard to guard these little corner routes, these smart routed corner routes. So now I'm gonna try to show you R1. You can hit this in game, but I've hit that a few times in game. You have to click on an aggressive catch it. It's gonna be there sometimes in game, so just don't not try to hit that. Always look for that as well. It's just not gonna probably work in practice mode, but now we're gonna look for our tight end. He's not open. Looks easy. Just take our drag. And that's easy yards. With an offense like this, you got to take what the defense gives you. You cannot try to hit the big play every single time. This offense wouldn't work if you do that. So boom, I'll show you me hitting the running back. Let's say nothing's there. Running back, pass lead down, right in front of the linebacker's face. Easy. A play like this really stresses their user because they have to, have a lot of things to worry about. Let's say they try to go back to the running back. Boom, we just take our drag again. Easy. We get a good block by T. Higgins right there. Just so easy. And that's really like my only setup out of this versus cover 3. I mean, you can try to do something like this with a seam and then do a double drag setup like this. And then have this stock. Boom. And then just, I guess, try to aggressive catch like that, yeah. I mean, that's another way you can run that, but I usually don't run it like that. Just usually how I showed you. And then you can do this. Something like this. It's really up to you. You can motion him over here and then have something like this. Put this up a little bit. Boom. Aggressive catch. He drops it, but I'm telling you, most of the time that's going to be there. All right, so next play is going to be motion cross post. And then how we're going to run this is streak square. Block our running back. I like to put Jerry Jeudy on this post route right here. Drag the tight end and keep it just like this. Boom. Show you what's there. Look at my seam streak right open, and we get a bad animation. That's a touchdown if we get a good animation right there. So you get unfortunate animation, but again, boom, block, post, drag, easy, motion them, boom. You can get this. Click on make a catch. Usually that's open, but if it's not open, that means you're probably going to have your streak by square. Boom. Let's do it one more time. Try to hit something else for you guys. Boom. Oh, I messed up the play. I didn't mean to do that. But let me show you. That's a dot right there. Hit our post. It's really, really good, this play. Real simple, too. It's real simple. It's not hard to make these reads. Anybody can do it. So another setup that I like to do out of this is I'm going to put R1 on a streak like this. I'm going to put the tight end on a wheel route. Oh, shit. Like this. I'm going to run the double streak, the motion streak, or the motion wheel, whatever you want to call it, with the streak. And then I'll probably just put him on a wheel route just like this. I'm going to show you. Look, I like to read left to right here. Look for my streaks. My streak is there. think we messed up the throw a little bit. Yeah, we did. My streak was there. I just overthrew it a little bit. Too much pass lead on that. But I'm going to do it again. Boom. I'm going to show you something else now. Put them on the wheel. Put this on here. Boom. Just like this. Really, really, really good play if they're double mabling. Watch. R1 should be open. It's not. Our running back's wide open. So they have those hook curls. So let me show you why that wasn't open. Alright, so the reason, so first off, we have our tight end in the flat. You got to hit that. We have, look at our wheel, wide open. We can hit that right there. Pass lead that to the left, wide open. Alright, he's all the way open until he gets to this point, right? Then we have our curl. So they have a hook zone. That's why it's not open. But look at our running back. Our running back is wide open. You can hit this high ball right over his head. It's like he's not going to be able to play that. And in a real game, a lot of people like to double Mabel. It's like the most popular defense you'll really see. In a real game situation against a good player, this curl route would almost always be open if they're double Mabling to stop your corner routes and stuff. So just got to know that. I'm going to do it one more time. Boom. All around play. Boom. Boom. Hook zone. Wheel. Oh my God. Just like this. Marshawn on the this. Boom. I want to hit the running back for you guys. Look it. Boom. Just like that. Not right over the linebacker's head. If it's a safety, I'd highball it. I didn't even highball that one there. I'm going to do it one more time because now I want to hit the post for you guys. Boom. Boom. Really good setup. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, cool. I'm going to hit the motion wheel for you guys. Watch. Snap the ball. Actually gets picked. Kind of crazy. It's my fault though. That's not in the real game. It doesn't get picked like that. Never happens. It's usually always there. Just gotta. That was my fault. The way. Watch. I'm gonna do it again. It's gonna be right there for you guys. Boom. Look at this. It's like kind of what you want to get like that. And most of the time, if you possession catch that, it's gonna be there. And then drive under. I don't call this play a ton. This is like my red zone play. But if I were to call this, it'd be probably, I usually set it up double corner, do slot fade over there, and then I do like a tight end crosser, and I probably would just go like this, something like this. I'm looking for the corner, which is there. Just gotta click on aggressive catch. We get a horrible throw. The reason I like this play is because the running back's route, how he runs that little in route. Boom, let's do it again. You can do it this way now. Now you got a really good setup. Boom. Running back wide open. Gonna take that every time. So simple. And then yeah, so this is basically bunch strong nasty or bunch X nasty versus cover 3. I'm gonna go over some man setups real quick. But if you guys want a full ebook on this, just let me know. I could go over how to beat every coverage out of this. I could show you cover 3 beaters out of this. A lot of crazy stuff. But yeah, so let's get into our man setups. So we're gonna come out in the return mesh spot again. Go against this cover 1 man. So how you would run this against man, you can. So this, I'm gonna show you just this real quick. This crow route actually does work against man. You just have to throw it on the break. Watch. I'm gonna show you. See how he caught it? Obviously, if his user was not there, you wouldn't throw that. But these crow routes are really, really good against man. If you gotta just have the timing down, and man, they're really good. But I'm not really gonna run this play against man. So let's get out of this. So right here, this setup against man will be like this, kind of similar to our cover 3 setup. You could literally run the exact same setup and it'll work. Boom, nothing there. Slot fade, one-on-one, I'm taking that up there. Dot, touchdown, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Boom, again. You could even do this because tight end is likely not gonna be open on his streak. Boom, double drag with the corner route. Our corner route is not really there. But Darrell Revis, when I have him in my game, man, this dude gets head by everybody. So again, we throw that up there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's say nothing's open to the right. They have a flat over there. So look, boom, and then I'm gonna press that. I'm gonna press X. We have X wide open on the left side. Another setup you can do is really good is like this. Really good setup right here. Like, beautiful setup. Boom. Just wait for the X. Pass lead down. He drops it. It's a dot, though. I like that a lot. Boom. 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 It's just, this play's hard to stop. He gets bumped. The tight end's getting, look at the pass. He's wide open, but he got pass interfered like 5 times on that. So let's do it one more time. Boom. 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 Just like this. Throw our slot fade again. And we overthrow it. It's a touchdown, though. All right, so the next play we're going to be doing is the motion cross post. Setup is going to be post R1, drag X, streak square. Or you could even put them on a slot fade like this, but I'm just going to streak them. And then boom, run this like this. Probably not going to be open. T. Higgins is not fast, so I mean, you can try it. He does kind of beat him. He actually does beat him, but Darrell Reeves gets a hand on that. Probably with a high ball, you can get that there. So now we're going to run a different setup like this. Slot fade here, drag here, boom. We're looking for square now. If R1's not open, look, boom. Square's wide open. Boom, he drops the ball, but most of the time you're going to make that catch. Worthy, he's just fast. You're not really one of those receivers. You have a guy like your T. Higgins on that side or your Johnson, your Free Johnson right there. He'll make that catch for you. So boom, let's do it again. Drag, slot fade, block the running back. Boom, motion. I'm gonna try to hit this this right here. This for you guys. He's actually open right there. If I have time to throw it, to touch it up. Just practice mode sheds are crazy. So boom. Hopefully we can get the time. I'm gonna block the tight end just for this situation so I can actually have more time to throw this and show you guys that this does beat man. And it's under pressure. It's under pressure. But you see that he's beating him. I mean, in a real game, you can throw that. Right here, we're gonna do double crosser. We're gonna put T. Higgins on a drag. I mean, not T. Higgins. Jerry Jeudy on a drag, and then we're gonna do this. Watch this. I'm looking for my drag always first. Drag is wide open, and we get a bad throw, but we catch it. Boom, easy yards. If that wasn't open, we're coming back to our crosser. So let me show you that again. Boom, and this is really good. Quick hike. Block your running back. Drag, cross the tight end. So you got double crosser, and then you got this right here. Really, really good against man coverage. Boom, T. Higgins again. Look at X, wide, completely naked open. We get an overthrow. John Elway is overthrowing everything. But it's a dot, man. It's a dot. And then our last play, drive under. Like I said, I don't really like this play versus a lot of things, but I'd probably just do this. Boom, boom. Streak him, maybe. Slot fade. And then high-low read between him, this guy, and the running back. Look for Worthy. Try to throw it up to Worthy. And John Elway sells us again. But yeah, do it again. Boom, boom, slot fade. Boom. Let's look. Now we're gonna go right to left this time. Boom. Look at the running back, wide, completely open, destroys his man coverage. That route is so good against man zone, cover 4, cover 3, like this, bro. This route is crazy. But again, we could do a drag now. It's a different setup. Boom. Boom, just like this. Or you can even do this. Motion him out. Put him on a comeback. These comebacks are really good against man. You just got to throw it on the right time. So look at this. We're going to look right to left. Looking for my comeback. I got my running backs completely open, and so is T. Higgins. You just got to, make the reads. This offense is crazy. There's so much you can do with the way the formation is, how it spaces the defense. It's crazy. What you can do out of this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you learned anything, put a like on this video. If you want more, whatever you want, I can break down any scheme for you guys. Maybe defense next. This is just something short, going over cover 3 and cover 1 man, but we can break this down further, show you the best setups, pro setups that the pros are running out of this. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm out.